All right, so let's talk about the workload calculator in action. So this is the top of the calculator with contact hours, but first I want to show you where I get started. Whenever I'm going through a module in the course that I'm reviewing, I always start with the record of individual items. So you can see here I've typed in the different chapters, videos, any sort of lecture text, podcasts, and assessments, and practice activities, discussions, etc. This example is pretty basic. You can see there's only one reading, maybe one video, but there are times when a module has 4 or 5 short articles or a few different journal articles or a couple textbook readings or maybe 3 or 4 assignments. And so it's really helpful to record the items, so if one of the readings changes, I don't have to start over with the math all over again. And it's especially helpful with web articles where I'm like word counting, or even just chapters of books that have different page lengths. So that's what I use here. And then if I have multiples, I'll use this column over here to add them up. So you can see here I added, just 3 hours for the assignment. But if there's a bunch of readings, I'll do a couple Excel formulas on the right to add up the totals. And then once I have everything recorded, and I generally do this as I go when I'm reviewing a module, I'll start to take these numbers and plug them back up here where they go. So you can see if I go here and type in a 250 word discussion post, the formula in the sheet, which you can see right here, will do the math for me. Same thing with podcasts, or maybe even an essay. If I have a 250 word essay, it'll give me the number of hours. So that's kind of how the workload calculator works in action. Like I said, all of the formulas are pretty much plugged in, so it's a kind of a click and play once you record all the items and do the math. I've done this a variety of ways where I've written things down and then plugged in the numbers, and that takes a long time. And like I said, if things changes, then you have to go back and redo your math again. So I really like having this option of recording the items and then just plugging in the numbers once I'm completed with my review. I hope this was helpful, and thank you again for watching my session.